900 Kuki militants have entered Manipur. Is Kuki land way too close? Are we so close to losing the Northeast? And Anand says, recent reports say that Kuki terrorists entered from Myanmar into Manipur. What are my thoughts about this? What are my thoughts about this? This has been happening for years. And this report that one hears from wherever one hears this, the report is that 900 Kuki terrorists have entered Manipur. The question is, in what time frame? The last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 1 month, last 85 years? What time frame are you talking about? We know that Kuki terrorists have been entering Manipur since the events of May 3 last year, when the whole thing blew up and the Kukis unleashed mayhem against the natives of Manipur. We have seen so many video reports or drone footage and all of Kuki terrorists in long lines entering Manipur from Myanmar and other places too, hmm? Wearing uniforms and carrying all kinds of weapons. It's known. You could see hundreds of them at that time itself, early last year. Not early last year, I mean June, July, August, around that time. They have been entering Manipur for a long time. What are my thoughts about this? My thoughts are that the border is open. The previous governments have ensured that we have this open border policy with Myanmar. And the previous governments of India, central governments, they ensured that they themselves brought in Kuki immigrants into India and settled them in Manipur, and then gave them paperwork and all that. And many of them are in very high positions in the Indian bureaucracy and whatnot, even at the central level today. That's what previous Indian governments did. They created the problem. Modi is now dealing with the problem somehow. He has to. He has no choice. So what do I make of this? It's a disastrous situation. It's a disaster, but Modi has no choice but to solve the problem. Why does Modi look weak these days? Manipur is a big reason for that. More than 1 year, we are facing the brunt of foreign terrorism. They're dropping bombs from drones on a capital city of an Indian state, and we are doing nothing about it. And there's so much more. Now we are taking steps to rectify the situation, taking out the Assam rifles from Manipur and bringing in CRPF and all that. So, the mismanagement of Manipur past several decades, 1950s, 60s onwards, it has taken its toll cumulatively. All of that will have to be undone. And so much has gone wrong. So much wrong has been done in Manipur and across the Far East, other states also. But the people of Manipur have suffered the worst because they're Hindus, right? Hindus have to suffer because they didn't convert. Now they're converting. Now lots of indigenous Manipuri Hindus are converting to Christianity. Good job. Let's do it, right? What was her name? Sarita Devi, the lady boxer. She got baptized to some Christian faith. So that's what's happening. Is Kuki land way too close? Are we close to having Kuki land? I think we still Kuki land. Look, Kuki land is an artificial imaginary nation that the foreign powers want to create. Kuki land for Christ out of parts of Burma, very large parts of Manipur, Mizoram, and parts of Bangladesh. So are we there? Is Kuki land happening now? Well, not quite. I don't think India will give up Manipur and Mizoram that easily. But the terror will continue. The terrorist activities will continue. I don't think we're going to lose Manipur and Mizoram, but we may lose the hearts and minds of the people because they've been suffering, they've been shot at, they've been bombed, and the government has done not a thing about it. The Prime Minister doesn't speak about it. He doesn't visit Manipur. The one time he speaks about Manipur is to say something else. So it's dispiriting if you are a person who lives there, right? Abject weakness from the government of India is being displayed. And that is why Prime Minister Modi looks so weak right now. And he's kind of lost that aura of invincibility he had. Manipur has a lot to do with this. And let me say this again, I've said this before, that I think his political career will depend on what he does in Manipur.